Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital comings and goings. Valentin forced out of hiding. GH comings and goings predict Valentin Cassadine should resurface soon. Recently, he left Port Charles with his daughter, Charlotte Cassadine, just as he was about to be busted by the FBI for running pikemen. The WSB is putting them up somewhere and helping them stay hidden on General Hospital. However, now, Sonny Corinthos knows Valentin tampered with his bipolar meds. So, he wants to lure Val back to Port Chuck. No doubt, to make him pay, and he's using Anna Devane as bait. Of course, Valentin will do anything to protect Anna. So, we should be seeing him soon. GH casting updates. Cyrus is back. While Valentin Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart, is in hot water with Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, another favorite baddie returns, Cyrus Renaud, Jeff Kober. Recently, he reappeared, giving his sister, Laura Spencer Collins, Jeannie Francis, a shock. Mostly, she was furious because he was visiting her daughter, Lulu Spencer, formerly Emmy Rylan, without her knowledge. Perhaps, he'll stay around on General Hospital, especially if Lulu awakens. Also, John Jagger Cates, Adam Harrington, is on his way out soon. Plus, Jack Brennan, Charles Measure, is staying in town for the foreseeable future because the actor is now on contract. And it's likely there's a romance ahead for him and Carly Corinthos Spencer, Laura Wright. General Hospital casting news. Spencer family returns. More GH casting news puts Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, back in town after many years away. Also, it looks like his sister Lulu could be waking up from her coma soon. So, he might be back for her. On the other hand, she might not make it and he could be coming back to say goodbye. His return also sets the stage for Holly Sutton's, Emma Sam's, return. And it seems they may both be in trouble. In addition, Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, just made his return to General Hospital. He should be sticking around for a while to support his daughter, Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos. Also, Brad Cooper, Perry Shan, is on the scene again and hopefully, we'll get to see more of him. GH is full of surprises. Don't miss a minute to see Valentin Cassadine face Sonny on the ABC soap opera. In the ever-twisting world of General Hospital, no one stays gone for long, and it looks like Valentin Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart, is about to make a dramatic reappearance that'll shake Port Charles to its core. After months of absence and speculation about his mysterious disappearance, the suave schemer is reportedly being forced out of hiding. But by who, or what? Strap in, because this return promises to explode secrets, shatter alliances, and turn the Cassadine legacy upside down. Valentin's secret exile. When Valentin last appeared on screen, his life was hanging by a thread. His shady ties to pikemen had spiraled out of control, his relationship with Anna Devane was in ruins, and the walls of deceit were closing in. He vanished in typical Valentin fashion, with no goodbyes and plenty of unfinished business. Rumors swirled that Valentin had gone on the run to avoid the repercussions of his double life. The suave Cassadine prince had always walked a razor-thin line between love and betrayal, but this time he'd crossed into dangerous territory. As pikemen's operations in Port Charles unraveled and Sonny Corinthos tightened his grip on the situation, Valentin became a liability. Now, sources say Valentin's time off the canvas was never meant to last, and a shocking twist will pull him out of the shadows. Word is something, or someone, has cornered him, leaving him no choice but to return to the very city he's been avoiding. A forced return. But why now? According to whispers from the GH set, Valentin's comeback isn't about redemption, it's about survival. Reports suggest that his past with pikemen, along with a few burned bridges, have caught up with him. A powerful enemy, perhaps Brennan or a shadowy figure from the organization, could be the reason he resurfaces. Imagine this: Valentin, bleeding and desperate, shows up at Anna's door in the dead of night. She's stunned and conflicted. Their love story has been a roller coaster of trust and betrayal, and his vanishing act left her gutted. But now, seeing the man she loved so broken, Anna's instincts kick in. Does she turn him in? Or help him hide again? Insiders tease that Valentin's return will reignite his romance with Anna, but not without a dark edge. He's coming back with blood on his hands, and this time, it's not just his own. Whatever he's gotten tangled in may put everyone around him in danger, including Charlotte. Charlotte's nightmare intensifies. Charlotte Cassadine, Scarlett Fernandez, has already been through emotional chaos thanks to her father's shady dealings and her own manipulation by Victor's ghostly influence. But with Valentin back, the young Cassadine may spiral again. In recent months, Laura has worked tirelessly to bring peace to the troubled girl. But if Valentin's past catches up with him in Port Charles, that fragile progress could crumble overnight. One spoiler teases that Valentin's enemies may use Charlotte as leverage, forcing him to make impossible choices. That could push him back toward his Cassadine instincts, ruthless, calculating, and ready to eliminate threats at any cost. And when it comes to protecting his daughter, Valentin will do anything. Anna and Valentin, a love reignited or destroyed. Finola Hughes thought she'd close the chapter on Valentin Cassadine, but in true GH fashion, fate isn't finished with them. Their love story was always complicated, an intoxicating blend of attraction, danger, and deep emotional scars. Anna believed she knew the man behind the mask, but Valentin's lies about Pikeman and his secret alliances shattered her trust. Now, with him forced back into her life, old feelings ignite like wildfire. But Anna's not the same woman she was before. She's hardened, suspicious, and no longer willing to clean up Valentin's messes. Insiders suggest the two may reluctantly join forces again, especially if Pikeman resurfaces as a threat to Sonny and the WSB. Anna's sense of duty could clash with her personal history, and Valentin may be her only link to uncovering a larger conspiracy. Still, the emotional fallout could be explosive. When Anna discovers the real reason he vanished, a secret involving not just Pikeman, but possibly Jason Morgan's ongoing investigation, her world could collapse all over again. The Cassadine legacy heats up. Valentin's comeback also sets the stage for a full-blown Cassadine revival. With Nicholas lurking in the shadows and Helena's influence still casting a dark cloud, Valentin's reappearance might trigger a family showdown decades in the making. Rumors hint that Valentin's hiding place could have been one of the Cassadine estates overseas, perhaps even tied to the mysterious disappearance of Victor's fortune. Could Valentin have been guarding something powerful all along? Something that could shift control of the Cassadine Empire? This potential storyline opens the door for major power plays involving Laura, Nicholas, and even Spencer. And if Valentin has been secretly pulling strings to protect Charlotte, or keep a deadly secret buried, the fallout will ripple through the entire Cassadine bloodline. James Patrick Stewart's triumphant return. Fans have been eagerly awaiting the return of James Patrick Stewart, who's been juggling his GH duties with other projects, including the Disney series Villains of Valley View. His absence was felt deeply, especially as the Valentin and Anna storyline reached emotional peaks last year. Now, word on the street is that Stewart's back filming, and the scripts are giving him some of his most dramatic material yet. Valentin's reintroduction reportedly ties directly into the next major GH arc that will spill into early 2026. Producers are teasing that his return will be dark, desperate, and dangerous. The kind of comeback that rewrites alliances and reignites feuds. What's next for Valentin? Valentin Cassadine has always walked a moral tightrope. Not a villain, not a hero, but something in between. His next chapter may push him further toward the dark side than ever before. Could he strike an uneasy alliance with Sonny to take down Pikeman once and for all? Or will he manipulate both sides to protect Charlotte and reclaim Cassadine power for himself? Either way, his return guarantees fireworks, and no one in Port Charles will be safe from the storm he brings with him. As General Hospital fans know too well, when a Cassadine comes out of hiding, it's never for peace. Valentin's reappearance could mark the beginning of a new Cassadine war, and the end of whatever fragile balance remains in Port Charles.